Hello. It is Monday, February 16th, 2026. Hope you're having a great day. I'm Jason with the Inspired Life, where I love sketching, especially sketching architecture. Sketching is just a way of life for me. It does so many things. It's a powerful tool, great for helping my memory, changing my state of uh, being, my moods, capturing a moment in time, brainstorming. Um, yeah, sketching is really transformational for me, and I just love paying it forward. I just love using my creativity for positivity. So thanks for joining me tonight. I'm here live on YouTube, Facebook, and soon to be Instagram. As soon as I hit that button, done. All right. So this is gonna be a very quick one. It's 9:19. I was gonna be on like 19 minutes ago, and I was trying to get TikTok Studio Live working, and my computer was lagging. So yeah, no TikTok Live right now. I think I have to do that as a totally separate stream. But enough of that. We're here. I'm gonna sketch. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put it on screen. What I'm gonna sketch right now. Hey Jen, great to see you. Hope all's well. So again, it's 9:20. This is gonna be a quick one tonight, probably 15 minutes or so. Um, I'm going to sketch the Met. I was at the Met Saturday. Huge, 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 huge. Did I say huge? Huge museum. I maybe walked around a third of it, maybe. Fascinating, fascinating place, and definitely will be back many times for sure. But I thought maybe we'd do a quick sketch of the outside. The Met is iconic, especially um, for the stairs. There are always people sitting and gathering on these stairs. It's so cool to see, especially in the warm weather. It's usually packed out here. So in this photo, I was there pretty early, just before they were opening, so not too many crowds. So let's just do a quick sketch inspired really loosely by this uh, incredible architecture here in New York City. Let me know where you watch from. Let me know if you have questions. And you know the drill. I am tonight. I'm going to be sketching in my Lockbee folio. Always got to give my Lockbee plugs because I believe in them. I love their products. Have tons of their stuff. I'm a Lockbee ambassador, which is cool. So if you use my discount code there on the bottom left of the screen, you'll save 10%, and I get just a little piece of that. So your price isn't more, but it's a little thank you. Yeah, little thank you from Lockbee just for promoting what they create. All right, so this is Lockbee folio. I love it because it zippers up. I carry this everywhere. I'll just do a whole, not tonight, but another night. I'll just do like a whole little tour of what I have in here. But let's just open to this page, ready to go. And we're just gonna sketch with a Sharpie, and I'm gonna play with this. I'm gonna try this kind of mini fountain pen I just bought on Saturday from a really cool store called Muji, Muji. A bunch of them in NYC. Housewares, clothing, office supplies. I love this store. It's actually the first time I was ever in it. Amazing. So I picked up this cool mini fountain pen, and we'll play around with that too. Actually, we'll break that out first. All right. I'm just looking at it. I have an image on my screen here. I'm just gonna look at it. I don't know the Met by heart, so I would have to look at images of it. Just kind of turn it sideways. All right. First time I'm using this fountain pen. Let's see if I like it. I usually, it's kind of strange. I like sketching with the caps off of my pens. It allows me to kind of turn the barrel or the shaft of the pen a little bit. If I have the cap on it, the clip kind of blocks me from doing that. So I'd rather have the cap off. Gives me more freedom. And we're not doing the whole met thing. I'm just gonna do a piece of it, I think. Actually, let's do vertical. I'm just gonna capture a small section of it. So I want this to be kind of really just loose and scribbly. I was gonna put a timer on it and I didn't. We have these iconic, I definitely want to capture part of the stair. So let's bring this over and we'll show the stair maybe coming down like this, kind of boom, across. So we got some stairs happening there. And we have the iconic archway here. This pen is, give me some feedback as I'm using it. It's a little uncomfortable for me. I don't like the way this is jabbing into my, whatever you call that part of your hand, the claw part. It's like a claw. So I don't like the way that feels sitting in there. So maybe I'll try it with the barrel on. Yeah. So I need to keep the barrel on when I sketch with this one. Let me know if you guys have you been to the Met. I'd love to know if you've been there, and if you've been there, what are some of the things you like about it or exhibits you've seen. So I was mostly in the American wing. I did start off in the, I'm gonna get the name wrong. The temple, I forget the name of the temple, Dandor, the Egyptian temple that's in there. It is an amazing, amazing room. It's so cool. So I hung out in there, did some sketches. Then I went to the American wing, where I was pleasantly surprised by it. They have a whole entire Frank Lloyd Wright room that was taken out of a house and put into the museum. You can't wander around the room. You can walk in. It's roped off, but you can walk in and kind of look and see around there. Just to be in a Frank Lloyd Wright design space is a huge treat for me. I'm a fan of one of the world's most iconic architects to have ever have lived. So I did a little quick sketch over there as well. What else did I did? And I walked around. I saw all kinds of, I guess, paintings and furniture. And this is on the American wing, 3 levels. Uh, I can't talk about it because I'm just sensory overload. There is so much there. I'm having trouble processing it in my brain when I'm talking to you about it. There is so much to see. I somehow stumbled upon the armor exhibit, I guess, with this amazing armor and medieval knight stuff and these big giant horse statues with armor on them. It was, my mind's blown just thinking about it, guys. I cannot wait to go back there again. Saw cool sculptures, one of Abraham Lincoln. It was kind of cool. Paintings. I saw some paintings that were. I'm being very generic here, but yeah, some of the paintings actually took pictures. I rarely take pictures of paintings, other than Starry Night, which is over at MoMA. That's my favorite painting of all time. But yeah, I actually took some pictures of paintings. It was so cool. Very inspirational day. All right, so we got kind of a quick outline there of just part of the Met. And I'll add some shading. So this is fun, just kind of playing around with the new fountain pen. Hey, Paula, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Paula's in Missouri. You guys are great. Never been to the Met, but I'd love to go one day. Yeah, it's amazing, for sure. Thank you. It sounds amazing. I know it's kind of rambling with my description, but like I said, it's huge, and I'm just processing the amazing place. I think I have a brochure. Let me show you the brochure. There. So this is a map I got when I was there. If you want to check it out. All right, that's floors 2 and 3, floor 1 and mezzanine, ground floor. There's like the whole, fold it up, we'll look at the first floor. All right, so here's kind of the first floor of the Met. Yeah, so you come into the Great Hall. So I spent some time in the Egyptian art. The Temple of Dendor, that's the room I was thinking of. So I was able to hang out in there for a little bit. I'll zoom in. And then the American wing, I was mostly back in here. I think it was 3 floors, if I remember, 3 stories high, parts of it. So, and then I somehow wandered through the arms and armor room. And that's it. So I was basically in this, so I didn't do any of that. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what else. There's medieval art, European sculpture, oceanic art, ancient American, African, Greek, and Roman. Oof. What's so cool about this is the location. Right on Central Park. Yeah. Pro tip, I actually got a membership before I went and purchased the membership, and they have a membership entrance that saves a lot of time waiting in line. Plus, I don't know if it's every Saturday and maybe Sundays, I'm not sure. I'll double check, but there is early access for members. So it's worth looking into. All right. Let's see, 9:33, okay. So I'm going to wrap up at 9:40. I got school tomorrow. I'm tired. We had a nice day off for President's Day. I'm not mentally ready to go back tomorrow. I'm not in the school mindset yet. So sketching is a cool way for me just to wind down a little bit. Get my brain in a different place for tomorrow. Cool, just part of it, right? Hey, Gigi, great to see you. Hope all's well. Welcome aboard. Was it my first time at the Met? So I was at the Met. It was my first time in about 20 something years. Yeah, so it was like basically a brand new experience for me. Um, so I'm glad I picked up this map. So before I go next time, I can kind of look around and become familiar with it. But it's the first time I go to places, sometimes I just like to explore without knowing too much about it. Might sound kind of weird. That way I'm not really like planning like oh, I definitely got to be in this room by this time, or I got to see this before this. And I just kind of like to wander, get to know the place a little bit, the vibe of it. Especially if it's a place I know I can get back to again. And then next time I go, I'll look at this and be like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe I want to go check out that painting or that Frank Lloyd Wright. But kind of stumbling around there the first time was really fun. So good question. I love museums and going to the St. Louis Art Museum again next weekend. That sounds amazing. I've never been to St. Louis. This sounds really cool. I'm just also fascinated not only by the inside of the museum, but the architecture on the exterior blows my mind. And I just love the steps on the front of the Met. Here, let me bring the picture up. I mean, this is what, for me, this is a really good example of public architecture, good design. These steps, do a couple things, right? One is they're very grand. So the steps are a grand way to access and go up into the museum, kind of a formal entry into this amazing space, amazing building. Another thing these stairs do really, really well is it is a place of public gathering. There are always people gathered here, sitting around here, talking, laughing. The buzz, there's always a lot of buzz and energy in this area. And these stairs are perfect for that gathering, that public gathering space. So I think it's just really cool for that. So if you want, it's a great place to just people watch. I'll kind of sit off to the side sometimes. Over to the left, there's like a little ledge area. I sit there sometimes. I'll just watch people on the stairs and sketch and just watch. Pretty cool. Hey, thank you for being an inspiration to sketch. Even when I'm tired at the end of the day, I need to do that more. No worries. Did you get other colors? Pen looks pretty cool. Hey, this is a cool little fountain pen. Hey, great, Gigi. I'm glad you brought that up. So this was at Muji. Here's what else I bought at Muji. If you guys have not been to Muji, first time I was there and I love it. I love Muji. So I also got these cool pens at Muji. Let's throw some color on here. So these are gel pens. And let's play around. I also bought a little journal book in Muji, and what else? I think that's it. That's it. And a little fountain pen. All right, let's throw some color on. No, the Met is not really this color, and that's cool. You know why? Because this is my sketch, my world, my imagination. Gotta just be playful with your artwork. The only rules are the ones in your head. And my rule right now is just have fun and throw these colors on here and in any order I want. Just have fun. Just have some flippin' fun. I do love sketching with just gel pens, regular ballpoint pens. These pens are some of my faves. Those are not the pens. Wah, wah, wah. Right here. I love these Sarasa. I say Sarasa. Sarasa pens. The Zebra Sarasa. I love sketching with these. In my Lockbee folio here, I actually always keep some in the pocket. I'll break this one out. So don't think we have to be all fancy schmancy when we're sketching. You can just, heck, you can just use a pencil, just use a pen. It doesn't matter. You don't need to buy these expensive, and they are real expensive, some of them, like fountain pens. I went to a pen show in the city, I think in November. Let me just tell you, I literally saw fountain pens that were $20,000, $30,000. I mean, they're beautiful works of art. And obviously people do collect stuff like that, but holy moly. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to sketch better with a $30,000 pen than a $6 ballpoint pen. For me, for my style. But yeah, just to see, I actually got to I held one fountain pen that was worth $12,000. I think I posted pictures of it on my Insta. $12,000 pen. I was afraid to hold it. I'm not familiar with Muji. Yeah, Muji. M-U-J-I. Muji. I'll show you. Let's see. Is it on this box? Yeah, here. Right there. Muji. M-U-J-I. Very, very cool store. There's that yellow. Let me throw some yellow down. Yeah, so the Met totally just blew my mind. I'll definitely be back a bunch of more times this year. That's some good ASMR, isn't it? That's pen scratching. Here. So I just want to say, throwing down these little scratchy lines. There's just something so soothing about throwing down one line at a time. All right, was that creepy? Was that creepy voice? I don't know if I would be a good ASMR. At least not my voice. Maybe the art supply sounds could work. But me whispering sounds kind of creepy. We don't want this to be a creepy stream. This is a fun stream. You know what I'm saying? Cool, what do you think? I like it. I'm liking this Met. Let's go to the chat. Oh my gosh, I said 9:40. You guys know me and my times. Yeah, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. See if there's any questions for me. And we'll wrap up. And let's do a couple questions. I do appreciate you guys watching this live. That is so fun for me. You smell burnt toast. Uh-oh. Are you making toast? Oh, I love the horse. Avatar. Is that for the new year? That's so cool. I'm not making toast. So no burnt toast here. Tonight was a stir fry night. I made some stir fry. And at the same time, I was multi-cooking. Not only was I making stir fry, but I was also making black beans and rice. So, hence I was a little distracted during the NYC walking show tonight because I was multi-cooking. You love the colors. Oh, great. That's so cool. I'm glad you love these colors. That's awesome. Looking better than the Met with color. Looking better than the Met with color. Oh, you like that. Awesome. I'm glad you guys like the colors. Yeah. Hopefully you can tell it's the Met. Again, it's just a real small section of it here. Can you name me another building in New York City that looks kind of like the Met? Same architectural style from the outside? There's one that pops into my brain. Another building that I like to sketch a lot. Yeah, let's see. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to this one. And then here, we'll wrap up. I'll show you some pencil sketches from I did at the Met. You're only allowed to use pencil inside the Met. I'm not a big pencil sketching fan. And these are really quick sketches. I was so excited to see the museum. I didn't really stay in one spot too long. I just sketched and moved on. But here's some sketches from the Temple of Dender. These are all in pencil. Library or courthouse? Yeah, both. Yeah, I was thinking the NYPL, the library. New York Public Library has a very similar architectural aesthetic on the outside. Temple of Dender. It was so cool when I went in here. It was pretty empty in the room, so there's just the space in here is immense. And I could see why people would rent this section out of the museum. They rent it out, I guess, for parties and weddings and all kinds of events. It's a really cool event space. This was fun. I really like this little sketch. This was another piece there. This was fun. While I was sketching this, there was I don't know, it was an engagement photo session. Some kind of photo session was happening with a couple. And And then when I went to the Grand Central later in the day, I got to show you guys that sketch to end with. When I went to Grand Central, there was I think it was another, like a fashion photo shoot, like literally next to me when I was sketching. I felt like I was in the way. These are just some other quick sketches I did there. Ooh, I skipped a bunch of pages. And there's the mat. And one last thing. One last thing. Oh, wait, here it is. I'm looking for the sketchbook. I just found it. All right, cool. By the way, thank you guys for watching and liking and subscribing and thumbs upping and yeah, all that stuff. We're at 995 subscribers on the YouTube. So close to 1K. Getting closer to that 1K sketch giveaway. So feel free to share the stream out, like it, eat it. No, don't eat it. Do all that fun stuff. I just want to show you the Grand Central sketch. It was kind of a fun one to do. That is St. Patrick's Cathedral. Here. So this was a sketch. You see, it's a pretty long sketch. So I did this in Grand Central. I'll zoom in so you can see details. I just want to get an overview here. I love sketching in this space. It's so fun, especially when you can lean on the railing and get a nice flat area to put your sketchbook down on. But yeah, this is Grand Central Terminal is an incredible, beautiful space. A lot of vibe and hustle and bustle going on. So I tried to capture that sense of energy in this sketch. This was probably a 20, I'm going to guess I was there for 25 minutes maybe. But I tried to get some like people happening and standing around and stuff. Pretty cool. Did you go to your shake? Yes, I hit the Shake Shack. There's a Shake Shack on the Upper East Side, 86th Street. I forget which avenue. Lexington, maybe? I forgot. Yeah, so I went to Shake Shack. So the funny thing is I went to the Met, did sketching, went to go have lunch. Shake Shack. And then after that, I went right to Central Park. I didn't go back into the Met. So yeah, I did it. It was a win-win-win. Such a fun day. Hey, Paul, have a great night. Take care. It's good seeing you. Jen, have a great night. See you as well. Tingles, tingles, ASMR. That's so funny. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you being on here. Thank you so much. And that's it. I'm going to wrap up. If you guys ever have any questions, let me know. You can always IM me on Instagram or DM me on Instagram if you have questions. Happy to answer them. And thank you for watching my impromptu live stream tonight. Appreciate you all so much. And until we meet again, sketch boldly, live creatively, and inspire endlessly. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, so I should be back on again Wednesday. Take care, guys. Be well. 86, dang. Yes, 86, dang. Was there? Am I right? 86th? I just saw that on there. Yeah, I believe it was 86th Street. You know, I'm sure you know that area very, very well, right? It's a quick walk from the museum. I know there's also one on the Upper West Side near, I know, I'm bad. I know where the Shake Shacks are. Near the Museum of Natural History. There's one not too far from there on the west side that I've been to a couple times as well. All right, guys, we got to add that. Put that on your list too, Gigi. Put that one on your list. All right, guys. Till we meet again, I appreciate you all. Have a great, fantastic Tuesday, and we'll see you soon.